flight was delayed about an hour, but we made it to Vegas. Cosmoprof Hair Show 2026. Here we come. Workout and some movement is done.
Oh yeah, dude.
Me and Kyle are gonna go find us some coffee now. Important to be active on these show days. Don't want to show up stiff and out of whack, so a little movement in the morning, ain't that right?
Let's go.
Cool. Oh, there's some coffee right here. All right, we'll check in later.
That most guys get wrong. So I go middle palm, really emulsify it, dude, till it pretty much looks non-existent. And just make sure you're gonna do the fingertips, right? And then I'll go slightly kind of get it off my hands, right? That way I'm not just clumping in there. And then you'll feel me kind of itching through, right? Scalp to ends, just building up the volume, building up the texture. So you kind of want to get it all crazy for initially, and then we'll tame it later when we style it. Side to side, front to back, and you're really just kind of playing with that. I like to go direct it around the head, and then you'll see that. Just kind of grab. Model test, dude. Yeah.
Sick up. So this is a little exaggerated, but just take a look at like this volume texture, like right here.
Oh wow!
Yeah, just get a lot more volume, but you can still like run your hands through that. You can still get some PC parts to it.
Yeah.
So still get that lift. But yeah, run your hands through it. Give it a feel. Kind of do what you would normally do with it. But now we got a little bit of lift there.
Yeah.
You can still kind of bring this forward to cover those corners if you still want to. Then I like to go tight around it.
And then it's still like, it's not super doing the read. So cool.
Sweet.
Nice, man. Dude, appreciate you. Thanks for letting me hook you up and show you how to use it.
So day one, Cosmoprof hair and beauty show. Kyle, what are your thoughts so far?
Dude, it's gone off. This is the first time we sat down today, and it's, what time? 4:11.
Dude.
Had some amazing conversations. Dillard's came through, Target came through 3 times, Saks came, everyone here. It's incredible. We're in a booth surrounded by a bunch of women's brands, so let's go.
We're taking over though. It's been epic. Ton of conversations, nonstop. Yeah, like Kyle said, it's our first time sitting down. Jack's first show. How are you tying in, and how are you feeling about it?
Show ever.
Pretty good. I think the first maybe 5 combos were a little shaky, but just got to get the feet wet a little bit, and we're good. Just speak from the heart. Just no lies, so we got nothing to hide, and we're just proud of what we have to share, honestly.
I love it. Just honestly, really good interest and engagement and conversation. So yeah, a lot of good takeaways from day one. We gave out almost all the samples already, so and now we're trying to be a little more conservative with it, but yeah.
I've been amazed on how like the reaction that we've been getting from people walking by,
Yeah.
just how like blown away they've been about even just like purely aesthetic
Yeah.
standpoint, and that's been really cool. We were talking to some cool people. So
I love it. And I think one trend we're seeing is like everyone's paying attention to men. They don't have a defined strategy yet, but everyone's like starting to concept what that looks like at retail for men. So everywhere from Nordstrom, Target's revamping their premium section, Saks, even Walmart came over, was like, oh yeah, $28. Like the consumer's moving in this direction. So that's what's really cool to see. So it takes a full industry to change that, and we're right at the forefront, which is so exciting.
bam, we'll catch you day 2. We'll finally get Vic behind the camera,
Big
get
day.
some more action. All right, day 1 out. Later.
Peace.
Got a nice little 3-mile run in. Day 1 was a success. Great turnout. Our booth was packed non-stop, which is really cool to see. Ton of compliments on our packaging, ton of compliments on the branding, and just what we're about in general. So really looking forward to day 2. We got Vic coming in, get some video, get some content. This run is done, ready for the day. So day 2, let's go. See you in a bit. Later. Video.
So we finally reached the end to the Cosmoprof show, Las Vegas 2026. And let me tell you, this was nothing like I expected. I'm, as a barber, used to going to more hair show focus type of events, type of educationals, and those are all great, especially for the sake of networking and just kind of seeing what's out there in the beauty industry as a whole, specifically barbering, cosmetology. This was just a completely different beast. Working with a brand just opens doors to opportunities that you normally don't have when you're only behind the chair. Not saying that this is for everybody, because trust me, I know people who love cutting hair behind the chair and they enjoy being behind the chair, and that is amazing. That's great. For me, I just wanted something a little different for my path, and I knew I always have wanted something different, even from the very beginning. Before even getting into the industry, I had a plan, and it's insane to see that plan come about and unfold. I didn't know all the details, obviously, going into barbering and knowing that I wanted to be on both the business side of building something bigger than myself. But it's pretty insane how if you can create a vision and start taking action and working towards it, not saying no to opportunities, betting on yourself, betting on your gut, and really going to where what feels right for you, even though people don't quite understand or see that same vision as well. That is fine, because that's for you to hold tight and to keep pursuing. I was always very open, very vulnerable about what I was doing and why I would do it. And it wasn't in the sense of a explanation. I think the people that I was able to kind of share this journey with, share these stories and experiences with along the way, get it now. They kind of see the big picture of it, and it's pretty cool to see. So that has been just amazing to now be working in this capacity, working around the people I'm working around with. So essentially this show was really geared towards the beauty industry in general. So products, right? Hair care, skin care. There were some tools, there were some clipper companies. I got to run into an old buddy of mine who actually got me on with American Crew years ago. Now he's with Babyless, and actually ran into him later in the evening where we were playing some poker, and there was a bar right there. I went, grabbed a drink, and I ended up running into Wes. So Wes, if you see this, thanks for everything you did. Thanks for everything you continue to do. And he works for a clipper company now. I've never really had any interest in working with a clipper company specifically. I definitely wouldn't turn down free equipment from a tool company. I've been using Wall most of my career because simple, I'm used to it. Not really one to jump back and forth in between tools. Would rather spend most of my expenses on travel, but that's just me. Anyway, ran into Wes, and who knows what that will be, right? He said he's going to send me over a care package. I'm going to send him over some product as well. And that's just where these events, again, are so huge, can open up so many doors. And that was just that's on a small personal level. The main goal here was I'm representing Jack Henry, Kyle, myself, Jack. We came to this show to really show who we are, really grow our outreach, talk to a ton of distributors, manufacturers, packaging companies, wholesalers, resellers, and one that was huge, and it really opened up our eyes to some other avenues, was Target. So we've had great conversations with Target throughout this whole show, multiple conversations. It felt like as their team landed throughout the days, they kept bringing them by to the booth. I would then give brand story, who we are, what we're about. And I think having that as well really helps solidify the brand or your brand. And then also being a professional behind the chair shows that professionals are using these products. And I think that was huge for them. And they were super impressed. As you can tell, my voice is pretty cooked right now. It was just a non-stop 3 days of conversations, especially day 1, day 2. We literally had lines of people waiting to talk to us, to hear our story, to see what we're about. Everyone thought the packaging was insane. Obviously, what's inside these packages are even better. And I think that was the main story, is that we're just guys wanting to make better for you products that actually function well. And it's a breath of fresh air for the industry to see that clean ingredient products with things that actually work. And that's what we're about. And we don't think you should have to sacrifice crappy ingredients to make a great functional product. And I think that's what really, opened up Target's eyes and to seeing kind of what we're doing now. Typically, we didn't think we could sit on a Target shelf because of our price point, but they're doing some really cool things in the future, and we could possibly be a part of that. But right now, it's all in talks, conversations. QVC was another big one. Gave the whole brand story. We chatted for about 10 to 15 minutes. And that was just, again, another really cool conversation. I know that's TV, cable, a little different, but they do have a social media presence. And again, it's just endless possibilities. And that's where these shows are so valuable. And I was happy to be a part of it. We had a couple cool dinners. Especially night one, we went out with our packaging manufacturers and young guy Jason. Dude's just killing it. Makes amazing products for us on the packaging side, and these guys know how to do it. We had a lot of great conversation, a lot of sake. Lot of good food that I typically normally wouldn't eat. And it's just crazy to see the relationships that are forming from these things. And again, just future opportunities that you just never know, what these relationships can do, but it can only lead to something great. And getting done what needs to be done, came to work, stood active, kept it moving, rarely went out of this hotel for 3 or 4 days, got out for a run in the morning. We took a quick dip in the pool after one of the shows because dinner was a late reservation. So other than that, it's just been grinding. That could have another thing to do with just, not getting much sun. But overall, the show was amazing. Kyle's pumped, our founder, for those of you who don't know. And we were killing it. Me, Kyle, Jack, just like dream team. I was able to learn so much being here, even on this distribution manufacturer side. The stuff that I'm usually not involved in the day-to-day. But it's great to know and understand the bigger business part of these things. And that's, again, for me, what's so valuable. And not that I need to understand all the ins and outs. My primarily part with the brand is obviously studios, growing that, education with our retailers, Nordstrom's, Erewhon at the moment, and kind of speaking to the retail teams on our products and what they have. And it's been great. But it's also nice to know these other little parts of the business as well. So I'm getting ready to get out of here. Time to head to the airport. I miss the heck out of my family. It's been days. They've been visiting back up in Northern California. And I am going to fly back there, spend a day there, and then we'll drive back to Southern California in the morning, where it'll be much cooler. Obviously, Vegas been average of 110. I think it's been over in the hundreds also back up north. So it doesn't bother me much. But yeah, it's been a great event, great experience. There's definitely more to come. And these are going to be, again, just great opportunities. And we know what to plan for now for the future. So thanks for watching. Hope to be able to create a little more content, personal, lifestyle, business, brand, all the good things. So thanks for watching, and I need to get out of here. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.